And we are live. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another installment of the Druid Mooncast. We got myself, Nick, and Reverend Missy Birchfield. Hi, Rev.
Hello.
As well as Sarah Blackwelder from Florida. Here tonight, we are going to be doing a ritual focusing on the mighty dead in general, but more specifically on Erik the Red, whom I had read. No pun intended there. His day of remembrance was on the 28th, 2 days ago, and when I double-checked it online today before sending the announcement up on Facebook and whatnot, turns out the vast majority of the sources said it was not the 28th, it was the 8th. So I gotta shake my fist at Kvedolf Gunderson for apparently editing Artroth Volume 2 wrong to have the 28th on there. So I don't know exactly which one, because I was like, oh, 28th, that's awesome, that's coinciding with this. But apparently it's the 8th. But either way, it's Halloween-y, it's ancestors, it's the dead, and we're going to go with it anyways. So, yeah. I guess we'll get started.
All right.
All right, yeah, that was smooth. Yeah. We'll take a breath, center ourselves. Let's take a breath and center ourselves as we begin. When your mind is stilled, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, see tendrils, roots emerging from you, burrowing deep into the floor, the cement, the soil beneath you. Your roots dig through soil, twining with cables and wires buried in the ground, melding with them, becoming just as much metal and fiber as they are organic matter. They burrow deeper and deeper, those sinewy, cybernetic tendrils, cracking through bedrock and pushing onward until they slip into an ancient
Hmm.
Seems we lost him.
Looks like we lost Nick. Apparently he went too far down into the earth with his tendrils. I just texted him. We've been having some serious technical difficulties. The server keeps crashing. Don't know what that's about. But let's see if he comes back. Since he's in charge of this, I don't know how to invite him back.
Yeah, I don't either. Wait, do we?
I don't see an option because it says he's still joined, so. He knows he's lost. I have texted him. I have made contact. He's not gone completely. He can't get back in.
Yes.
So I'm going to read the rest of the meditation. Actually, I'm going to start the meditation over. Buy him some time. And so we can get some of this actually done. Let us take a breath and center ourselves as we begin. When your mind is stilled, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, see tendrils, roots emerging from you, burrowing deep into the floor, the cement, the soil beneath you. Your roots dig through the soil, twining with cables and wires buried in the ground, melding with them, becoming just as much metal and fiber as they are organic matter. They burrow deeper and deeper, those sinewy cybernetic tendrils, cracking through bedrock and pushing onward until they slip into an ancient subterranean cavern. Dark primal waters fill the pitch-black space, and your roots reach out for them, dipping into the surface and plunging down, 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 until they reach an ancient well that pierces the floor of the cavern. On your next inhalation, see and feel the waters being drawn up your roots, your lustrous and blinking and fleshy roots, up and up and up, until they flow up through your feet and legs, until they pool within the cauldron of your loins. On your next inhalation, see and feel the waters being drawn up through your trunk until they pool in the cauldron of your heart. And on your next inhalation, see the waters flow up through your shoulders, your neck, and into your head, where they pool in the cauldron there. Feel your arms rise like tree branches, like cell towers, like radio antennas. As your attention turns skyward, see past the sky into the very heavens, where light, the divine fire, in all its myriad forms, pulses and flows throughout the cosmos. See that light, that fire flow down to you as you inhale, in ever-cascading waves, sliding over you and into you, kindling a fire upon the waters pooled within the cauldron of your head. On your next inhalation, see the fire ripple farther down through you, kindling another flame upon the waters in the cauldron of your heart. And on the next inhalation, see the fire travel like invisible waters down through you to kindle a final flame upon the waters pooled within the cauldron of your loins. Take a moment to feel the powers of earth and sky, the primal magnetic waters and the divine superpositioned fire, flowing and mixing within you. Now see your roots and your branches intertwine with everyone else's, like a grove of aspen trees. Though we appear separate from one another, we are united. We are united through the powers of the heavens and of the earth. We are united through roots of copper and fiber. We are united through the whispering waves of radio that ebb and flow through the heavens like the shining of light of the moon, sun, and stars. We are united around the common fire. So be it.
So
be it.
Let's see here. Oh. Is it crashing again? Nope. Okay, just going over to you, Sarah. Apparently, I think either Google or my computer or something is having some going on. Completely on me. I was surprised that I kept broadcasting without the AEF Google Plus page hosting. So, huzzah. For
Druid magic.
an offering in thanks, number one, that I was able to get. Yes. And, errors happen. By the powers of fire and water we are purified, we are made whole, hale, and clean. But there are those beings who might disagree with our working, who might wish to interfere out of either capriciousness or maliciousness, and to all of those outdwellers, we give this token of treaty, made with the simple understanding that they will leave us be during our ritual. As well, to make sure that our signal is strong, that is understood with clarity, that there are no more errors either here or at Google. We call upon three mighty ancestors to watch over this rite and use their magic to protect us and our working. Nikola Tesla, genius smith of electricity, that fire of the heavens, we call upon you. Guglielmo Marconi, you who manipulate the aether so that we might speak to each other like call upon you. Alan Turing, You who helped father our current era of technological marvels, we call upon you. Honored gentlemen, we make you this offering 3 times just to make sure. And ask that you lend your magic to our working and keep our connections open and clear. Hail Tesla! Hail Marconi! Hail Turing!
Hail Tesla.
Hail Tesla.
Marconi. Hail Turing.
Alrighty. I believe Sarah, will you honor the Earth Mother for us?
We all stand upon the same earth and look up into the same sky, no matter what land, what nation, what people we hail from. May we always remember our Mother who supports and sustains us. Blessed Earth Mother, may you be adoptable. Earth Mother, accept our offering.
Earth Mother, accept our offering.
We are gathered here tonight, as I said earlier, to honor the mighty dead, but specifically Erik the Red, whose Day of Remembrance falls somewhere in October. For those who don't know, Erik the Red was, well, outlawed, I believe, from Scandinavia and from Iceland, though we'll sort of just overlook that for now. During his exile from Iceland, he was one of the first discoverers of Greenland. There was more than likely at least one person who came across Greenland, aside from the Inuits, who discovered and came across the land before him. But he was one of the few people who named it Greenland. I found this awesome new land. Let's go live there. Helped start up at least the first, if not the second colony there, and was a big force. And was also, obviously, the father of Leif Erikson, who discovered Vinland. And when Leif and his wife converted to Christianity at the behest of the King of Norway, I believe it was, Erik steadfastly remained loyal to the ancient gods of the Norse. So, here when we're thinking of the ancestors, we're meditating upon the thin barrier between the worlds, whether it's now or later on at Yule. I'd say Erik is a good person to honor in that he was one who was mindful of the gods and always kept an eye to the horizon for new things. So tonight we honor him and the mighty dead. Now, Missy, will you please lead us in our opening prayer?
The spirits of the sky swirl around us. The spirits of the land dance around us. The spirits of the waters flow below us. Surrounded by all the numinous beings of earth and sky and water, our hearts tied together as one. Let us pray with a good fire. So be it.
So be it.
Hail. Silver-tongued Bragi, Skald of Asgarth, we call upon you. Sweet and enchanting Saga, storyteller around the fire, we call upon you. Odin, you who enchants with your words and your songs, we call upon you. Blessed gods and goddesses of inspiration and of bardry, accept this offering and be with us this night. Hail.
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 The sacred center of all stands a tree. Its roots are xylem and phloem, flesh and sinew, copper wire and fiber optic cable. At the sacred center of all sits a well. Its contents are the primordial waters, the fluid memories we all keep, the dynamic and ever-changing modes of communication that we all use. At the sacred center of all burns a fire. Its flames are burning fuel, our divinely gifted minds and spirits, the bright electronic glow of monitors. At the sacred center of all, these three hallows hold the cosmos together and keep all things connected. Roots reach out and claim new territory from the chaos. Memory keeps us anchored in that which has come before, and the bright light keeps the darkness, the fear, the ignorance, and the dangers at bay. By fire, well, and tree, by flesh, memory, and spirit, by wire, wave, and bright LCD, we stand connected, united, as a sacred center of all. So be it.
So be it.
So be it.
And Sarah, would you call upon the gatekeeper for us?
Heimdall, order of the ways between, keeper of the rainbow bridge, we call to you and ask you to join your magic with ours in opening the gates between the realms. Brilliant Heimdall, who came from the Nine Maids, who hears the grass growing on the earth, who teaches and brings knowledge to mankind, ward the gates and hold them open for our right. Heimdall, accept our offering.
Heimdall, accept our offering.
Heimdall, accept our offering.
And now, may this well open as a gate to the underworld, to the realm of the ancestors. May this fire open as a gate to the world above, the realm of the deities. May this tree open as a gate to the middle world and its spirits, and may it serve as a bridge to all worlds of the cosmos. May the gates be open.
May the gates
be
open. Missy, would you call upon the ancestors for us?
Blessed ancestors of blood and of heart, mighty dead of culture and of land, we call to you this night. We make you this offering in love, honor, and memory, asking that you join us by our good fire. Ancestors, accept our offering.
Ancestors, accept our offering.
Sarah, would you call upon the Landviter for us?
Noble spirits of the land, of char, of field and furnace, of stream and state, we call to you this night. We make you this offering in friendship, honor, and goodwill, asking that you join us by our good fire. Spirits of the land, accept our offering.
Spirits of the land,
Accept our offering.
our deities of land, sea, and sky, celestial ones, mundane ones, chthonic ones, we call to you this night. We make you this offering in devotion, honor, and gratitude, asking that you join us by our good fire. Deities, accept our offering.
Deities, accept our offering.
On this night, we remember those mighty dead whose names live on in histories, in legends, in tales told around the fire. And we remember, most of all, Erik the Red, explorer, troth keeper. Hail to Erik and the mighty dead.
Yes.
Hail to Erik and the mighty dead.
Let's see here. Blessed kindreds, ancestors, spirits, deities, we make this last final offering in honor and love, and pray that the weave of community remain ever firm between us, and that our fire always burns bright and well. Missy, will you take the omen for us?
Have our offerings been accepted? Avas. Yes. What is our path? I have drawn Nathi's, the need fire, that spark of inspiration that comes to us when there is a need to be filled. On what should our community focus until the next Druid moon? I have drawn Azu, which is a call to focus on communication. On what should we as individuals focus until the next Druid moon? Pair the dice cup, the fellowship of the hall. I see this as building frith with one another. Taken together, we should focus on our necessities, on the things that we need. We should focus on the way that we communicate with one another. And we should focus on building frith as we go into the holiday season. These are good omens.
I would say these are very good omens. And particularly because as we receive them, we receive the final member of our quartet, who I'm assuming had some technical difficulties like the rest of us this night.
I did. I did. Can you hear me?
Hi, Karen.
Hi, how are you? Good to hear
How are
from
you? Welcome.
Good to see you. I just didn't have follow through on all the steps. There was one more step that I had to follow to get on. So I have been listening and watching, but I haven't been able to audibly communicate with you all. Thank you for inviting me.
We've all had some problems either getting on or staying connected tonight. So.
I know. It's one of those weird nights. It's that thin veil between the two sides of the world, I guess. That
we will go with that explanation. That sounds good enough.
Good. I'm good for that.
Yes. All right. Well, now that Karen has joined us, I guess it's good. We are moving into the calling for hallowing and affirmation of the blessings, which Missy has so kindly volunteered to do for us as we wind down or wind up towards the peak, or however you want to see the ritual play out. Missy, please stop me from talking.
Everyone have their water vessel. Do you have your exit buddy? Hold your water cup in your hand. And think now on these omens that we've been given. On focusing on our necessities and what we truly need. On communicating effectively and clearly with one another. And on building frith and fellowship with one another. Think on those and take them into your heart. Holy ones we have given in friendship and love, so that you might give in return. Kindreds, we ask that you give us the blessed waters, the waters of wisdom, the waters of fellowship, and the waters of life. Children of earth, close your eyes now and take a deep breath and find your center once again. Listen to the flowing waters in your heart, and know that as you hear them, as they flow over you, the blessings of the kindreds come with them. Feel the waters flowing over you, around you, and through you. As you breathe in the blessings of the kindreds that flow with the waters. Feel the blessings fill you, overflowing your being, and know that as you are saturated by this current of blessing, that you are not alone. All who are joined in this rite tonight partake of the blessings, all who are joined together by this gift from the kindreds. So be it. Behold the waters of life.
Behold.
Behold the waters of life.
Thank you very much, Missy. Having received the waters, having received the blessings of the kindreds, we now thank them. Mighty Dead and Erik the Red, we thank you for joining us this night. Hail, and may you never be forgotten. On our deities of land, sea, and sky, celestial ones, mundane ones, chthonic ones, we thank you for joining us by our fire this night. May the fire of fellowship burn ever bright between us. May the weave of community be ever tight between us. On our deities, we thank you.
On our deities, we thank you.
We thank
Sarah, will you thank the land spirits for us?
Noble spirits of the land, of tree and tower, of field and furnace, of stream and state, we thank you for joining us by our fire this night. May the fire of fellowship burn ever bright between us. May the weave of community be ever tight between us. Noble spirits of the land, we thank you.
Noble spirits of the land, we thank you.
Missy, will you thank the ancestors for us?
Blessed ancestors of blood and of heart, of culture and of land, we thank you for joining us by our fire this night. May the fire of fellowship burn ever bright between us, and may the weave of community be ever tight between us. Blessed ancestors, we thank you.
Blessed ancestors, we thank you.
And Sarah, will you close the gates for us?
Heimdall, we thank you for joining your magic with ours. We thank you and ask that you would aid us in closing the gates at this time. Now, may this tree be just a tree. May this fire, may this well be just water. Let the gates be closed.
Let the gates be closed.
Odin, Aga, Bragi, thank you for giving us sweet words and silver tongues during this short rite. May you always be with us. Hail and thank you.
Hail and
Hail
thank you.
and thank you.
And Sarah, will you thank the Earth Mother for us?
Blessed Earth Mother, you support us and you sustain us, and for that we are always grateful. Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother,
Earth Mother, we thank you.
go now, children of the earth, in peace with the blessings of the kindred and a fire in your heart. This rite is ended, so be it.
So be it.
So be it.
Well, aside from the obvious technical difficulties, not too bad. And I really should heed my wife's advice and move the invocation of Tesla, Marconi, and Turing to the beginning of the rite, just to have a buffer of juju. Because, yeah, I'm sorry that we weren't able to actually get you in on board on this one, Karen.
Oh, well, that's okay. Next time. I'm still a work in
Definitely.
progress. I still have to work out some of these details. And I got farther this time than I did the last two times, so that's progress. Yeah.
Progress is all you can ask for.
Yeah, exactly. One little step at a time. And it's interesting, we're moving in similar circles. I met up with Ashton and the other day in Boulder. It was really a great meeting, and he said good things about you all. And yeah, so we're in the same circles. And
I guess Reverend Ashton is a good guy.
I think he is. I think he is right-minded, and it's a good group. Yeah, I'm hoping to participate in more of the events in the coming year. And
Well, as they unfold and come together and all, you're definitely going to be one of the people to keep in mind for rosters of willing participants.
well, that would be great, and I'd be happy to participate and contribute in any way that's meaningful to the group and something that's productive. And so as I continue on this, I'll probably find some things that I can do to add to the mix and add to the energy of the group as appropriate. And it's a great ritual.
Karen, welcome to the group.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Yeah. Where are you all from?
I'm from Florida.
Oh, I was born there. Whereabouts?
I'm actually in the Tampa area.
Oh, okay. Great.
Looks like we got a question. Sorry to interrupt. Looks like we got a question in the Q&A from a hedgewife saying, how does one know in advance when you'll be doing your rites? On the ADF wiki page, there is a very bare bones schedule, usually of the probably 4 or 5 coming up dates and all. A lot of them are to be announced or to be determined as the focus of the rite and all, mainly because I either scramble to do stuff or I'd have to scramble to get a ritual together. I got a lot of plates spinning. But they're usually based off of the lunar calendar I have. That's like Sundroid or whatever on my phone. That shows the sixth night of the new moon, after the new moon. That is, whenever the moon looks like a D. And what my camera says D is for Druid. It's good enough for me. That's generally. I've known it. They're usually about 8 p.m. Eastern time. We had to move it back tonight because Birchfield here had to go trick-or-treating or something with her kids and all, which
I wear many hats. I would have to be
Are you Missy Birchfield, who is with this? Oh, you are. Good. Okay, small world. Cool. All right. Well, I'll look forward to meeting you sometime in the not too distant future, hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Good. Are you in Ohio?
I am currently in Columbus, Ohio. I'll be in Denver for Christmas.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. We will herald your prodigal arrival. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. Well, dress warmly. I think it's going to be a cold winter.
I love cold weather, so that's not a problem.
Yay.
Oh, I love it too. I love it too. It's wonderful here. It's just great. Yeah.
Excellent.
So.
Thank you.
Good. Trying to get on the keyboard here.
It was nice meeting you, and at least getting you in on this portion of the rite, for what we were able to get you in on. Looks like there's another question from Hedgewife. Sixth night after the new moon, 8 p.m. That would be correct. That's generally what it's going to be. Sometimes it gets canceled either because of life issues or whatever. So I think the one in September got moved because I accidentally misread my lunar calendar, but that worked out well because I and my wife were on vacation in Michigan before Midnight Flame, and Drum, one of the other participants, was moving and had technical issues. So, but yeah, they're generally going to be sixth night after the new moon, around 8 p.m. Eastern time, with 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I believe. Me and math are not friends, so.
I'm not a friend of mine either. Not a friend. No, definitely not. So I struggle. So I sometimes have to ask the same question. What time is it going to be? If it's going to be 9 Eastern time, what does that make it for me because of daylight savings sometimes, which I believe is going to happen Saturday night or Sunday night?
Yes, it ends Sunday night, and at 3 o'clock it becomes 2 o'clock again.
Oh, it's so confusing. I wish they'd abolish that.
You and me both.
Just make it all the same, Yeah, it's confusing enough. But
well, the topic of time, it's about 10 p.m. here in the Eastern Time Zone, and I got a couple things to help my wife with and get ready for the morning and all. And I'm sure our mothers here are probably looking to get some sleep. So, Karen,
Yes.
It was great having you on here, and I'll keep you in mind in the future. And hope you're able to meet up with more ADFers in your own region and here online. And so thank you for jumping in here.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, thank you, and I look forward to seeing this grow. And will. And it can only be good. Continue to be good and better.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.
Sarah, thank you once again for being willing suckers to help me out.
Anytime. Anytime. Have a good night, everybody. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain.
Merry meet, merry part. Merry meet again. Bye-bye.